Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is DFishFan. I'm gonna have to re-record this video because the last one went way too long. So, this is a deck that I came up with a while ago. I've play tested it before on Kybercore Virtual Duel System, and it is Stall Venom, Venom Stall, something like that. And if you, some of you know that I hate stall decks. I think they take the fun out of Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't know why. I'm not saying they're not good. The Gravekeeper stall burn is amazing, and there's some stall decks that are actually very good. I just don't like them. I think they're slow, too slow. So, but all that being said, I came up with a Venom stall, and this is actually the most enjoyable stall I've ever seen. Um, it's I think it's fun. I used to play test it with it all the time just because it would piss people off, and that's pretty much what this deck does. So let's get right to it because I don't want to have to re-record this one. All right, so the main heart before I get into the monsters and stuff, Venom Swamp. At the end of the turn, pretty much all monsters that aren't Venom lose 500 attack for each counter on them. Now it's not 500 for every counter each turn. It's 500 for every counter on them at the end phase. So it's like tallies up. It's not. Uh, I don't know how to explain. So pretty much, if they already had two counters and lost 1,000 attack, they're only gonna lose 500 more, not 1,500 more. So, or else this card would be two beast. But this card is actually very good. When their attack hits zero through this card's effect, and that's pretty important. Through this card's effect, when it hits zero, they're destroyed. So you can take out your opponent's monsters. All right. So keep that card in mind the whole way. Let's get to the monsters. We got Venom Boa, or Venom Cobra. Sorry, Venom Cobra. High defense. When they crash into it, it can really hurt their life points. Venom Serpent, 1,000 beater, and he can place a Venom counter. He's pretty. He can be a beast stick, believe it or not. Venom Snake, the same thing, except it can't attack when he uses his effect, and he's at 1,200. Venom Boa, this guy can really become a huge beat stick at 1,600, but he does require a tribute, don't forget that. And he can place two Venom counters out at one time. He can't attack after that, but if you think about it, your opponent has a 3,000 beater. You bring out Venom Boa, you activate his effect, he instantly, at that moment, goes from 3,000 to 2,000. And then at the end phase with Venom, now all this is with Venom Swamp on the field. At the end phase, he goes down to 1,500. So you just knock down in one turn your 3,000 opponent to 1,500, which this guy can take out at next turn when it's going to be 1,000. So, and then this guy, I don't run Venom Naga, not only because she's like ridiculously overpriced, but I just think it's too much of an inconvenience and like it's a huge mission to bring her out. It is worth it, but I mean, this guy he can become a pretty good beat stick. All right, so let's get to the spells really quick. We got Staple MST in case they got like a face down Solemn or something. I don't have space for a second one, so just one will do. Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, Staples. All right, Burden of the Mighty. I don't feel like getting the one I have, so I'm sure you guys can envision what they look like. If not, just look it up. But anyways, this is very important because if I'm right, this card's if I'm right or wrong, this card's good in this deck. I'm pretty much gonna say that. But if I'm like 95% sure that if they bring out an 800 attack monster, level 4 800 attack, you have two burdens on the field. That monster at the end phase when it gets a venom counter, it's not gonna be destroyed because it already had 0 attack. But if it was 1,000 with the burdens on the field, it decreases to 200, and then at the end phase, it gets a Venom counter and goes down to 0, I'm pretty sure it gets destroyed. So when used like that, this card is amazing in this deck because there's instances where your opponent can't even summon without at the end phase their monster being destroyed. So if not, it's Burden of the Mighty. It's still a very good card, and it makes your 1,000 and 1,200 beat sticks that much stronger. Book of the Moon. Um, this can be used against you because I'm pretty sure when monsters are flipped, they lose their Venom counters. But nonetheless, this is mainly for defensive purposes to stall. And then terraforming to because you need this card out there. You need Venom Swamp out there. So to speed it up. Okay. Traps, staples. I guess you could use Solemn Warning or something. You mainly want to use this if they're about to destroy Venom Swamp. Royal Oppression worked great in this deck at 2, but 1 is still needed, I believe. You don't special summon in this deck, so you don't have to worry about that. Like, the only one that does is this guy or Monster Reborn, so you don't really special summon. Alien Brain. If they do destroy your monster, but I'll show you how that can be difficult. But if they do, you can take their monster at least temporarily. But remember, Venom Swamp affects their monster, so it may only be for a little bit. Fuck. 2 Magic Cylinder, just very good burn card, and this stops 2 attacks right there. All right, this is the main heart. This is the main reason why this deck is a stall and can get very annoying. 3 Ambush Fangs, 3 Threatening Roars, and 3 Thunder of Rulers. This right here stops 9 of their battle phases instantly. So that's 9 turns that you can buy time and keep your strongest monsters out there. This and Ambush Fangs is really amazing. So that's the deck. Some other suggestions that I thought of that you could put in here that I didn't. Battle Fader. I've actually tried Battle Fader out. It works decent. It's just the only thing for me is that it's taking up monster space. I mean, it's taking up space in the deck, and it's 0 attack, 0 defense. So, I mean, I don't know. It's okay. It's mainly for stalling. Offering to Snake Deity, I have that in here too. It's decent. It's not really great. Reckless Greed to speed it up. I actually haven't tried that out, but I can see how that would work. And Sangan. I have Sangan in here. He actually worked pretty good. Even though he got destroyed, you still get the effect. And you can search for your Venom cards if you're low on monsters. Alright, you guys. So my computer's actually dying. But I will put a warning at the beginning of the video. This is not a competitive deck. This is strictly a fun deck. Um, I'm trying. This one was actually a stall deck that can be pretty fun. And believe me, it can piss your opponent off. I've had people quit the duel because they're so pissed off that they can't attack and that their strong ass monsters are about as strong as a Karibo at the end of the turn. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Yeah, any suggestions to improve are appreciated. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe in the section below. Below. And see you guys later. Oh, quick announcement because I do have time. I will. Well, okay. Let's back up a little bit, about like 3 seconds. I am planning on going to the regionals in Los Angeles on December 11th, I believe they are. So if all things goes well, if all things go well, uh, hopefully I'll see you guys there. I'll probably be running X-Saber since they haven't really been hit by the ban list. So yeah, all right, guys. See you later.